Good morning, dear students. In the previous class, we have discussed Swami Savarkar forcefully took Swami to his office room. He rolled up his bed and he asked Swami to follow him. Swami was following. In the beginning, he was hesitating to follow his father. Then he looked at the granny. But granny could not come to help him. So he was following his father. On the way, he saw his mother. He looked at his mother. His mother told to Swami's father, told to her husband, let him to sleep in the hall. Why do you take him to your office room forcefully? She told. She said like that. I think better to make him to sleep in the hall. Better to allow him to sleep in the hall. Why do you take him to your office room forcefully? She advised. But Swami's father said, I don't think so. You must cultivate a good attitude. You must sleep in my office room. He said like that. So Swami, he tried to escape from his father. He said, Father, let me to please, he requested with his father, let me to sleep in a hall. So his father didn't agree. Then he requested, there are scorpions behind your law books. There are scorpions behind your law books and your office room is very dusty. So his father told, there is no dust in my office room and there are no scorpions. If you think there are scorpions in my office room, you can sleep on a bench. Swami said, can I have light to be on? Can I have light to be on? But Swami's father told, you don't keep the light to be on all night. You don't keep the light to be on all night. So later Swami asked his father, requested father, can I have the door to be open? Yes, his father accepted and also he gave a warning. Yes, you can keep the door to be open, but one thing, if you come in the midnight, if you come from the office room and sleep beside granny and mother, I will come to your room and I will make you a laughing stock in a school. I think I stopped at that point in the last class. Am I right, students? Yes, okay. Shall we continue the remaining part? Okay. So come to the page number 6, paragraph number 10. Swami felt cut off from humanity. He was pained and hungry. He did not like the strain of cruelty he saw in his father's nature. He hated the newspaper for printing the tiger's story. He wished that the tiger had not spared the boy, who didn't appear to be a boy after all but a monster. As the night advanced and the silence in the house deepened, his heart beat faster. He remembered all the stories of devils and ghosts he had heard in his life. How often his family had seen the devil in the banyan tree at his street end. And what about poor Munishwa's father, who spat out blood because the devil near the river slapped his cheek when he was returning home late one night. And so on his thoughts continued. He was faint with fear. A ray of light from the street lamp strayed in and cast shadows on the wall. Through the stillness, all kinds of noises reached his ears: the ticking of the clock, the rustle of tree, snoring sounds, and some values, night insects humming sound. He covered himself so completely that he could hardly breathe. Every moment he expected the devils to come out to carry him away. There was an of his old friend in the 4th class who suddenly disappeared and was said to have been carried out by a ghost or Siam. Carried away by ghost to Siam or Nepal. Swami hurriedly got up and spread his bed under the bench and crouched there. It seemed to be a much safer place, more compact and reassuring. He shut his eyes tight and encased himself in his blanket once again, and unknown to himself fell asleep, and in sleep was wrapped with nightmares. A tiger was chasing him, his feet stuck to the ground. He desperately tried to escape, but his feet would not move. The tiger was at his jaw, and he could hear his claws scratch the ground, scratch, and then a loud thud. Swami tried to open his eyes, but his eyelids would not open, and the nightmare continued. It threatened to continue forever. Swami groaned in despair. I think it will be large, okay? So, if possible, I will continue the whole paragraph and I will finish the 11th paragraph. Okay. So, dear students, you can read yourself. You can read yourself silently. Okay, I will write some questions on the blackboard. Okay. If possible, you can try. You can try yourself to find the answer for the questions while you are making a silent reading. So later I will introduce the meanings of new words. Okay. Why did Swami hate the bird? Why did Swami hate the bird why did Swami hate the bird who appeared in the newspaper? Who appeared in the newspaper report. Okay, the second one is what did Swami remember? What did Swami remember? What did Swami remember? What did Swami remember when he was alone? He was alone in the office room. Alone in the office room. Then the third one, what kinds of noises he heard? What kinds of noises? Noises he heard when he was in office room. What happened to his old friend? What happened to his old friend? Fourth standard. Okay. So, 4 questions I have written on the blackboard. One is, why did Swami hate the boy who appeared in the newspaper report? We call him as a bravery boy. Why did Swami hate him? Yes, you can write the answer. What did Swami remember when he was alone in office room? What did Swami remember when he was alone in office room? standard. Okay, so you can find the answer for these questions. I will introduce the new words. Monster. Monster means enormous. Monster. Looking like. Giant. Looking like giant. Or giant. Or giant. Monster. Next one is chum. Chum means a good friend. Chum means a good friend. A good friend, especially among children. Especially among children. Stay. Stay means not harm someone. Not harm someone. Not harm someone. In case faint. Snore. Snore means make a sound. Make a sound. Make a sound in the deep sleep. Make a sound in the deep snore. Case means covered himself clothing. Covered himself clothing. Covered himself clothing. Okay, monster means looking like a giant or a legend. Looking like a giant or a legend. Who has a huge body. Who has a huge body and he was looking like a devil or a ghost. We call him as a monster. In Kannada we call him as Rakshasa. Chum means a good friend, especially we call that word chum, especially among the children. Among the children we use that word chum. Chum means a good friend among the children. Who is good friend among the children we call as a chum. Okay, stay means not on someone. So not hurt someone or not harm someone. Not to do anything to someone. Not to do anything to someone. Faint means to become unconscious. Faint means to become unconscious. Snore means make a sound in a deep sleep. Snore means make a sound in a deep sleep. Okay. Encase means cover himself closely. When we are feared, when we sleep, when we are feared at night in our sleep, we will cover our face with a blanket. We cover closely our face with a blanket. So like that encase. Okay. So you can note down these new words, meanings and Write them in your notebook. Okay. Did you find the answer for these questions? If not possible, if you're not able to find the answer, then we shall go to a lesson, then you can find the answer together. Okay. Swami felt. Felt is the past form of feel. Felt is the past form of feel. Swami felt cut off from humanity. He felt, he thought himself. Felt means he thought himself, he was cut off from the humanity. Nobody is showing humanity towards the Swami. His father became very strict. He is not showing any humanity towards Swami. He cut off from the humanity, nobody is showing. Even mother and also a granny are not able to show humanity towards Swami. He was pained. He was so pained. Because if nobody show humanity towards us, definitely we will have a lot of pain. Okay. So that means your friend will come. So he will be sick and fall down. If you laugh, he will be insulted. And he will have a pain. That pain is much. That pain is more than his actual falling pain. Actual wound. Okay. That's why he did not like the strain of cruelty. He did not like, he started to hate his father. He did not like the type of cruelty he saw in his father's nature. His father was very strict. Finally, his father made him to sleep alone in his office room. He hated his father for his cruelty. He saw the cruelty in his father nature because he requested so many times. Even granny also requested. Mother also requested from his father, but from his father could not hear anybody's. He couldn't hear anybody's. He was firm in his decision and finally made him to sleep in his office room. So that's why he didn't like the cruelty what he had seen in his father's nature. He hated the newspaper for printing the tiger story. Which newspaper printed the tiger story? He hated. He started to hate the newspaper. He hated the newspaper for printing that story. And also he hated the boy. Who appeared in the newspaper report because that boy brought a trouble to Swami. That boy made him to sleep alone in his father's office room. So he wished that the tiger had not spared the boy. Not harmed someone. Spare means not harmed someone. Spare means that means he wished. Swami wished that the tiger should arm the ball, should attack on the ball, should make some moves on the ball. Who didn't appear to be a boy? He was not appearing to be a boy after all. He would be killed by the tiger. But luckily he was saved by the tiger. He rescued himself by the tiger. Then he stood like a monster in my life. So here that bravery boy became a monster to Swami because for reading this newspaper report, Swami's father made him to sleep in his office room alone. As the night advanced and the silence in the house deepened. Yes, the night is advancing. Yes. Night comes. Night advance means night comes and the silence in the house deepened. There will be a pin drop. There would be a pin drop silence in Swami's house. his heart beat faster because Swami was in his father office room. So there was complete silence. As night advanced, there was a complete silence in his house. So he was in his father office room. His heart started to beat faster. His heart started to beat faster. So when his heart started to beat faster, then he remembered all the stories of devils and ghosts he had heard in his life. Yes, maybe. So when we are a child, yes, then we will be frightened by hearing the stories, devil stories. So he remembered all the stories about the ghosts and devils. Maybe what did Swami remember when he was alone in the office room? When he was alone in the office room, there was a bit of silence in his house. He remembered all the stories of devils and ghosts, what he had heard when he was a child. What he was heard when he was a child. The devil will come in form of a hen. The devil will come in the form of a sheep. The devil will sit on this tree, on the tree. The devil's feet will be, they will be what? Vice versa to us. They will be turned back and the eyes will be rotated. The eyes will be rotated like that. We have some imagination about the devil. Have you seen the devil? If you have seen the devil, you can understand how the devil will be. Okay. So only we heard the stories of devils, but we did not see it. We did not see it. If anybody is there to show, is anybody is there to show, or have you seen the devil? Is anybody who has seen the devil? Can you show the devil to us? We are also very curious to see the devil. So, the devil stories will create the fear. Will create the fears with us, in us. Then we will be frightened. We will be frightened. The same thing happened to Swami when he remembered all the stories of devils and ghosts. He was frightened. He remembered all the stories of devils and ghosts. He remembered all the stories of devils and ghosts when he had heard in his life. He remembered two important stories. The fifth one I continue. What are the two important stories he remembered? Important stories he remembered. What are the two important stories he remembered when he was in his father office room? When he was in his father office room. Okay, that is right. So, how often means frequently. How frequently is Chammani? Chammani means Cham is, and I told you Cham is a good friend of, especially among children. So Mani was the good friend in childhood. Mani was the good friend to Swami in his childhood. So Chammani had seen the devil in the banyan tree. One day, his good friend told to Swami, so he had seen, Chammani had seen, Chammani, he said, I had seen the devil, I had seen the devil in the banyan tree at the street end. In the street end, at the end of this road, there was a banyan tree. So I have seen a devil on the banyan tree. Who said? Chammani said. And what about Muniswami's father? Muniswami is the best friend of Swami. What happened to Muniswami's father? Who stabbed out blood? Muniswami's father was stabbed out blood. He stabbed out the blood from his mouth and he died because the devils near the river's edge. The devil was in the river's edge. It was near the river's edge. He went and he touched the devil to see who he is. It stabbed his cheek. The devil stabbed Muniswami's father's cheek when he was returning home late one night. One day night, Muniswami's father was coming to home late. There was a devil stood at the river gate. So he saw Muniswami's father had seen that one. He went near to it to check whether who he is. So immediately the devil slapped his cheek and he stabbed out blood. And so on his thoughts continued. He remembered all the stories. He was saying it clear. So when he remembered all the stories, he became unconscious with fear. A ray light from the street lamp strayed in and cast shadows on the wall. Through the stillness, all kinds of noises reached his ears. He became unconscious. So, after some time, a ray light from the street lamp. There was a ray light from the street lamp. That ray light from the street lamp strayed in and cast shadows on the wall. It reflects the shadows on the wall. It reflects the shadows on the wall in his office room. Though through the stillness, there was a complete silence in his house. Through the stillness, he got some kinds of noises reached his ears. Some kinds of noises he heard when he was in the office room. What are those? One is ticking of the clock. The second one is rustle of trees. Ticking of tick like this. Ticking of the clock. The rustle trees when the trees will shake. At the time of hail, blew fastly. The tree branches will make a shake, or the tree leaves will make a sound. That is called a rustle of trees, snoring sounds. The other members, his father, mother, and say granny, and also servants, they are making a snoring sounds in the deep night, and some vacuum insects were making a humming sound like this. He came out from the tent. So he covered himself so completely, he was completely frightened, and he covered his face completely, could hardly breathe. How he covered? He covered completely and closely, and he was hardly breathing like that. Every moment he expected the devils to come out to carry him away. He was expecting the arrival of devil. The devil would come at any moment and it would carry me to somewhere. Somewhere. He was expecting the arrival of the devil. Why he was expecting the arrival of the devil? Because there was the example. Instance means example. There was an example of his old friend. In the 4th class. What happened to his old friend at 4th standard? So, of his old friend in the 4th class who suddenly disappeared. was studying in the 4th standard, his old friend in the 4th standard, old friend was disappeared. So, and he was said to have been carried. He was said to have been carried. Later, after some time, after some days, he heard about his old friend of 4th standard. So, that his old friend was carried by the devil. His old friend was carried by the devil to his Siama. Siama means Sri Lanka, Nepal. That's why Swami was also covered himself with a blanket hardly, and he was hardly breathing, and he was expecting the arrival of the devil. So Swami was completely frightened. Swami was completely frightened. Okay. So I will stop at the point. The time is over, dear students. I will continue the remaining part in the next class. Okay. So if you have any doubts regarding today's class, you can ask me. I will clarify your doubts. Okay. You can call me and I will clarify your doubts. Okay. So you can list out. You can note down the meanings of the words, and also these 5 questions are the homework questions. Why did Swami take the boy who appeared in the newspaper report? What did Swami remember when he was alone in the office room? What kinds of noises he heard when he was in the office room? What happened to his old friend at 4th standard? What are 2 important stories he remembered when he was in his father's office room? So these are the homework questions. You can write the answer after reading this lesson 3 to 4 times. Then you have to understand the lesson first, then you go to answer the questions. Okay.